So EIT, European Institute of Innovation and Technology, they actually partnered up with Mobility X Lab, Drive Tel Aviv, and us as Startup Autobahn to drive diverse mobility forward. I hope I say it right. Last year in January, we had the chance to actually launch our collaboration. We are now in our second batch. I'm still right? Okay, I love this. Perfect. And you have the chance now to actually meet the startups. Two of the startups, I kind of now from my work at Startup Autobahn, they're now continuing working with EIT in our collaboration. And I will stop speaking now and would love to hand over and introduce you to my three colleagues, alias Accelerator heads, Lini Pöpe, Johannes Kirschner, and Miron Kohana. So please give them a hand, and then I'm really excited to meet the startups. 1 minute pitch is hard without a timer.
Right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the warm intro. Everything was on point. From my side, just a short hello and basically a thank you to Lini, to Miron, and also to Mobility X Lab for running this amazing accelerator program. We are from EIT very proud to have teamed up with these leading startup experts that help us to support early stage startups all around Europe to really make the mobility transition a reality. So handing over to Lini, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, thank you so much, Johannes, and also really nice that you are here today. So that's really great. I want to also say a quick hello from our partner Mobility X Lab. So they're an accelerator and co-working space based in Sweden. They would have loved to be here today, but they couldn't make it for personal reasons. But of course, they send their best. And also, of course, from our side, Startup Autobahn, I don't think I need to explain ourselves anymore. You should know by now. If not, then come to me. And yeah, so that's it from us from the welcome. And then Miron will take over and also lead through the pitches today. So we're super excited to have the second batch with us. Some really exciting ideas, and you will get super quick firework pitches from them. So Miron, take it off, and thank you.
Thank you, Lini. And first of all, it's a pleasure to be here. And I wanted to thank first our great host, Startup Autobahn, for putting this together and pulling this off. It's been a great day so far. I wanted to thank, as Lini mentioned, the Mobility X Lab. Unfortunately, they couldn't be here, but they put day in and day out an amazing work together with Startup Autobahn and us at Drive TLV to make the Smart Mobility Accelerator a unique program, in my opinion. A super thanks goes to EIT for giving us the opportunity to create an additional value to the European ecosystem. But also, I was speaking before with Anton from Startup Autobahn. EIT gave us the opportunity to formalize and strengthen the relationship between us partners, accelerators, meaning us Drive TLV, Mobility X Lab, and Startup Autobahn. Finally, so thank you for giving us that opportunity as well. Thank you for being here today. I hope you're going to be interested in the speeches and get to know super interesting solution, in my opinion. And a big thank you to our startups. They put an amazing effort throughout the whole application process. It wasn't easy. They also flew out, most of them here today. And we know for a startup, it's difficult to put the resource to be here. So thank you, guys. I'm really looking forward to start this hopefully meaningful and long-lasting relationship. Thank you for being here. When first Drive TLV brought together the other partners to start this initiative, the idea was to give a tool to the startups to have effective interactions with the giants of the industry, in the automotive industry. How do we do that? Basically, we give the tools by giving tailored workshops to them and giving them the possibility to have consultation sessions with expert industry who have been in contact and in touch with the giant of the industry. And once we provide these tools to the startups, the consortium partners can count over 50 said giants of the industry as partners of them. And we leverage our network in order to create tangible collaborations and value for the startups and, of course, the ecosystem. So when I'm actually asked how do I work with a startup? What do I actually do on a day-to-day basis? I have a really nice story, very romanticized one, but I'm gonna skip it because we're on a tight schedule and I don't want to be cut off. But the idea was the important thing is to listen, both what the startup have to say, but also what they are not telling you. Because from what they're not telling you, you understand where you can bring value to them and help them and be a complementary player for them. And I believe once we understand both as partners and the startups, there are even things that we don't know that we don't know. We acknowledge that there are things that are out of our spectrum of thinking and thoughts. Then it gets very easier to work efficiently, and the results consequently are going to be way better and hopefully tangible. So to be coherent, I'm going to go back to listen, okay? And I'm going to leave the floor to the startups. I wanted to drop the mic, but I'm not sure that I'm allowed to, you know? And so I'm going to just thank you, and I'm going to call the first startup to give their pitch. That is Area Automotive. Please come.